So today is Monday and I'm still on the journey of investigating and building my dream while working a 9 to 5. So today is another week for you to go out, grind, shine, and try your best, because it's not actually going to be easy, but you just have to know that you have to be willing to take sacrifices. You just have to be willing to take do it when you don't feel like doing it. Most morning I don't actually feel like doing it. Right now I'm not 100% feeling like doing this, but I'll keep on doing it because it's just part of the process, part of the journey. It's part of what makes you exceptional, because when you do things which are mundane, we feel very boring. For you to become an extraordinary human being, you have to be an ordinary person that is willing to do the extra. The extra might just be a little different, a little tweak from what everybody is doing, but know that your dreams are valid and you only get to your dreams if you are willing to fight for them.
Today my bias was actually bullish, and this was the breaker structure of inducement and POI. So I set my buy limit here, but I didn't get triggered in because the price, I feel like what I'm about to risk in, what I'm willing to risk, wasn't enough to actually trigger the trade. So, and I'm not willing to risk more than that. So I'm not going to be entering this trade. I'm going to be waiting for a good setup that might likely show up maybe today or tomorrow. So yeah, today was no trade, and no trade yet. I won't say there's no trade yet. Let's see how it turns out to be.
I'm going to share a story with you. So this happened this morning. My alarm ringed around 10 minutes past 5, and that's when I normally wake up every morning. So while it rang, I just woke up and turned it off and lie down back, because I was not actually feeling like waking up. Left alone to me, I was feeling like just lying down and just resting for today. But something inside me was not comfortable, even though I lie down on that bed for like 10 to 15 minutes. I had to like force myself to wake up, go outside, do my exercise. After my exercise, then I had to like use cold water and bathe. Even when I was using that cold water, I was saying to myself, would I put it, because the weather is actually cold at the moment, would I put this so cold water on my body? But something came into my mind. I remember the quote from Elon Musk. He says, if you have to do it, even if all odds are against you, then you do it. So that was what made me pour that water on my body and just discipline. So I kept like just to keep to my route and to show up today, regardless of how my emotions are feeling. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is most days you will not feel like doing it. Showing up means you are staying in queue, you are being patient, you are showing up for yourself, you are pushing towards your goals. Decide your future and you put it in line with God, because God only answers those who put action. You cannot expect to get a harvest when you did not plant.
Alright, so I actually missed this entry here because of my other blog. I did the analysis on 15 minutes, so I missed this particular entry. But I entered the breaker block here, and the rest is history. The trade went to TP. So alhamdulillah for today. We thank God for today. So we show up tomorrow and see what tomorrow also gives us.
So today has been a great one. We thank God for life, thank God for everything. And I'm heading to work today very early. Consider yesterday, because before I got to the junction yesterday, the man I used to join to work left me. So today I'm actually going out quite very early. Word of wisdom to anyone who is going through hard times, who is going through the process. Whenever you feel down, because I also feel down too, I've always shared my journey honestly. Like, it's not as if I don't feel that. Sometimes I feel like not even trying. But when I look at my front, I know that I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Then I push myself, knowing that day one is better than one day. So stop procrastinating, stop waiting for the right time. You have to take action for things to change, because miracle don't happen without action. So go out today, try, strive, and become a better person.
So the time is currently 3:53, and I'm about to close in about 7 minutes, and I haven't gotten any setup today for me to trade, so there's no trade at the moment. Though I'm still checking the chart, so if I should see a setup and it's aligned with my confidence and my rules and what I'm expected to see, then I'm going to take a trade. So I'll keep you guys updated.
Life is always going to test us before he hands us anything, because there must be a test before a testimony. Because for gold to become an admired jewelry, right, it has to go through fire. The raw form of gold is not actually that beautiful. The surfaces are very rough. It doesn't look attractive. But once gold has passed through fire and it's turned into a jewelry that someone could actually wear, that someone could put on, you admire them. You know that this is actually beautiful, but in its raw form, it's not attractive. So what does it tell us about life? That for us to achieve exceptional stuff, that for us to get to where we want to be, that for us to get to our destination or achieve our dream, we have to pass through fire, we have to pass through trials and tribulations. There's a saying that goes, if you want an easy life, you need to do the hard work now. So you need to refine yourself by passing through fire. See yourself like you're passing through fire while on your journey, and know that definitely one day it's going to come to an end. So as far you are in line, so as far you are on the process is what matters. And that, I feel like the process is what people don't really see, because what everybody see is the result. And that's why you see successful people get hit, because most times people don't see the way they got to that place, they only see them when they are at that place. Always know that life would get better over time, and your dreams are valid, and they are only valid if you keep pushing and keep fighting for them. Okay, so I'm currently on a trade now, and it's actually in profit. I just saw that my sister, that was when I remembered, and I've brought it into break even. So I'm just hoping it plays out right. So I'll update you guys how the trade actually go, and show you how tomorrow. Alright guys, so today is Friday and I'm heading to work now at the moment. So today is the end of the work week, and for those who don't go to work on Saturdays and Sundays, so hope you push towards your goal this week. Hope you did what you promised yourself to do, because I feel all those mundane stuff, those boring stuff we do every day are the routine that's going to get us to the next level in our life, whether it be in our exercise, whether it be in our skill, whether it be in whatever you're pushing, whatever you're trying to build. But you know, it's those painful days, those hard days that actually create a better day.
I had one break even trade yesterday and one loss. What really happened? I entered on this first order block and it went down into profit, but it reversed, and I saw like, okay, there might likely be there's an order block here, because it gave me a break of structure, inducement, and another block. So I mapped out the zone. After this first trade took me out, I entered with the second one and it reversed and hit my stop loss. That was the second loss I took yesterday. Alright guys, so I don't normally trade on Fridays, but I want to see what really happened, because what really happened today, because I'm seeing I'm seeing a resistance zone. So I'm seeing if it's going to hold and give me an entry. I'm going to enter.
Okay, so I'm done for work now and I'm on my way heading home, so I'm going to see you guys later. So I did not see any setup today, and that was why I did not take any trades. So overall this week I took 3 trades, one win, one break even, and one loss. So yeah, thank God for this week. Thank God for a profitable week on the Profem account. This is not real account, it's a Profem account. So we show up on Monday and see what the market also gives us. It's Saturday, and as you all know, I don't used to go to work on Saturday. Sometimes when you start a journey, especially when you have not gotten to where you want to be in life and you have not gotten to your destination, some people look down at that process and feel like you have to be ready, that you have to have all this fancy stuff for you to start. But that's not my own opinion. My own opinion is that you have to start the way you are while you grow, because I feel like we are meant in this life to progress and inspire other people. Because if we pass through the hard times and the ugly phase and we're able to conquer this particular situation, able to conquer this particular person you are at the moment, nothing can ever break you again. You always be calm, knowing that every storm passes and storms are part of life. For storms make good sailors. So really, like I overheard someone actually saying that she watched a content of a friend online, and the friend, like the environment the person used was not all fancy, was not all fine and stuff like that. And I was like, why the person was saying, I was just looking at him, like, never said anything though, because sometimes you don't have to argue with anybody, because they have their own opinion, you have your own opinion. But I feel like life is more about transformation, and if you transform from where you are to who you want to be, I feel like nothing can really break you again, because you would be strong knowing that every storm passes, that everything is going to come to an end, whether good or bad, it's going to come to an end. It's just that you should just be calm in that process. So if you are holding yourself back from starting anything or becoming who you want to be because of what people think about you, just key that and start regardless. Today is another day. I woke up now actually feeling like doing anything, but regardless, I still push and try to show up. Regardless, the time is currently to 6 and I'm just making this video. So this week has been an awesome, and we thank God for this week. Been grateful, and God has really been showing us mercy. Even when things don't feel like things are actually going our way, He's actually working behind the scene for us. So anything that works against us at the moment, He knows why why such thing happens. So let's just be hopeful. And this week was actually profitable on the Profem account. So we see what happens next week. Bye guys.